This pod, we're talking about purpose after applause. And thank you so much for joining the show. First time guest and legend, Anthony Okechi Egbe. How different was Decatur when you were growing up?
Decatur, man, I had a great time. I had a great time growing up in Decatur. I'm originally from Michigan by way of Nigeria. So I know a lot of people want to know Okechi Egbe, where that come from in Decatur, Alabama. But we're originally from Michigan. My dad is originally from Nigeria. Mother is originally from Mississippi. They met at the University of Western Michigan. My dad was a soccer player, so soccer was my first love. They met, got married, had me. My dad was an engineer, got into the automotive industry, and we got down here through, at that time it was Saginaw, which is later became Delphi. So that's what got us to Decatur. Back in 1989, I want to say. Yeah, so that's what got us down here. So I'm not, my roots aren't in Decatur per se, but I've been down here majority of my life. So that's how we got to Decatur.
And those are some fun facts, and I'm sure that a lot of people didn't know that. And we love you here in Decatur.
Yeah. No, I love Decatur. But to your point, when you asked how was Decatur, it was fun. I remember when just playing outside. My first experience was actually my first time coming to Decatur. My mother took us to the Pines, to that little park in the Pines where, hey, the tied in, that's where I saw you. That's where we connected to get this going. So that was my first experience. And the funny thing about that is I got into a fight. Some guys was messing with my sister. But besides that, had a great time. Went to Eva Stir's Boys and Girls Club, did 3rd Street. Decatur was more fun, vibrant. Kids played outside and all of that.
It was a real life back then. Okay, what kind of kid were you before basketball? Now you just gave us a lot of background that we didn't really know about, but when you got here, 89, what kind of kid were you before basketball?
So I started playing basketball. I was a late bloomer playing basketball. I started playing like organized basketball. I started 7th grade, organized basketball, 7th grade. However, I played in the neighborhoods. That's where I got a lot of my skills and just the knowing in the concept of the game for the most part. But man, I was just a kid that played, always outside, always into something, running the neighborhood with the rest of the kids. So very lively. But one of the main things my dad always in our house was he stressed academics. So that was a big part of it. If we didn't get the schoolwork done, we couldn't go outside and play. We couldn't have fun. So that's what drove me just to be solid and help project me as a person later on down the road after basketball.
So would you say you grew up in a strict household?
Yeah, it was strict. It was strict. Like I said, my dad, it wasn't where, you can't go outside type stuff. It's like, hey, is that schoolwork done?
Right. We're going to get the business done first.
Exactly. Then go on and you can play and be home before the street lights come on.
So was you two-part question. One, what side of town you grew up on in Decatur?
Southwest. When we first moved down here, we moved on Face Street. So Southwest. I've been Southwest all day.
Okay.
In the heart of, a lot of people look at that as probably the heart of the Southwest. Those 3 streets, 4 streets, Douthit, Faye, Marion, and I'm leaving one off.
Can't forget 14th.
Thomas and 14th.
Yeah, 14th right there on the side.
But Faye, Marion, and Thomas were the legendary streets.
Thomas was jumping.
Always.
Marion, and then I have to give it out to Marion Street. Marion had all the, because they had, John and Janatis them when we were younger. The athletes. So Southwest in that area. Faye Street, then shortly after we stayed in that house probably 2 years, then I moved on 8th.
On 8th, right there, that spot right there. Yeah. So you Cedar Ridge or Brookhaven?
I'm Cedar Ridge because they cut it off at Terre Haute. Like if you stayed, on the Terre Haute side, it was a weird.
It's weird.
Yeah, it do make sense because that's kind of how it came out of nowhere for me as far as high school. I was like, who is this guy? Because he went to Cedar Ridge.
Yeah, I went to
Didn't
Cedar.
think about it.
So you never seen him?
Never seen him.
Yeah, you never seen him.
Never seen
I was
him.
the first class to go all the way through Cedar Ridge.
So y'all started Cedar Ridge?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep. But to be honest, I wanted to go to Brookhaven.
Everybody did.
I wanted to
Unless
go to
you from the east side. Everybody did. Southwest, you want to go to Brookhaven.
I wanted to go to Brookhaven.
Yeah.
The main reason was Calvin Ayers, Juwan.
Yep. Shout out to
we
Juwan.
We grew up together on they was Canterbury. And the crazy thing is he moved right before we went to the 6th grade. He moved over to Wildwood, over in this area, but it was Brookhaven.
Right.
And I was going to Cedar Ridge, and we like, man, Brookhaven got all the athletes, this, that, and other.
Yeah, always.
But it was good. Went to Cedar Ridge, but had a blast at Cedar Ridge. I wouldn't trade that for the world.
And shout out to Calvin Ayers.
Shout out to Joe Black.
Joe Black, that's my boy right there. And also shout out to Monty Johnson and The New Way Out. They do it big every year, and it was a wonderful thing that you guys came out there, and we appreciate you guys coming out there and supporting the community.
Oh yeah.
Now a couple more questions on your growing up in Decatur. Not to make it local, but were you naturally gifted or simply obsessed with the game? I mean, you said your dad played soccer. I mean, you're sitting here looking like a soccer player now. So ever since you said that, I was like, wow.
Soccer was my first love. My dad played soccer at the college level, at a high level. He played some professional league. My brother played soccer at a college level. I was just prone to play soccer. So I started playing soccer like 2nd grade. That was my first sport I played. I was a natural. And a lot of people don't know, I had 2 soccer scholarships. So I could have went to college for soccer. But man, just the basketball, the aura it had, playing indoors, just that whole feel of a crowd. Cause soccer is not really a crowd like that, and just feeding off that energy. And I remember, like middle school playing in the cold and all of that. Then I played, they begged me. And a lot of people don't know too, I only played soccer in high school 2 years. And I didn't play my senior year or my junior year. And still had 2 scholarships. They begged me to play. I was not going to play soccer. As crazy as it may sound, my first love, I just was like, I'm straight basketball. Played football 9th grade for a little bit.
What do you think drove you to just
man, I'm going to tell you, like in the neighborhood, playing, I'm going to name some spots. People like, I don't know if y'all know Erie Ward. We used to play over his house all the time. Dwayne Pliner, we used to play over his house. And that's like, you could go anywhere and play basketball. You can go anywhere. Basketball is probably
John B.
Huh?
Talking about John B.
Yeah, John B. Man, he had
shout out to John B.
We had some legendary.
I'm supposed to have had him on the show. I think he's going to be my first white male guest. But shout out to John B.
Yeah, shout out to Dwayne. We played, and man, because basketball is the only sport you can play all year round. In picking up skills with basketball, you can pick up skills with basketball fast, and that's what it was with me. Like just playing through the neighborhood, playing with different people. John and Janardis, shout out to them because we looked up to them because they were good.
Yeah,
and just continue playing. And I just fell in love, left soccer alone, and I played soccer through middle school. Played basketball, but when I got to high school, I was like, that's it.
Yeah. See, that's what you got Americanized.
Yeah,
you got Americanized.
And then like the other thing, my friends weren't playing soccer.
Yeah. And opposed to your dad's friends were.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly.
I'm sure you feel me. Yeah.
So basically, you feel like it wasn't cool. Like I'm gonna just
Yeah, and I have to admit that I was feeling like you had your friends be like, man, he plays soccer. Yeah. So I was like, but I was cold and soccer.
And they make way more money.
And they make more money. If I would have knew what I knew then, I probably would have stayed with soccer.
But your dad and your brother knew.
Yeah.
Hindsight is a funny thing, ain't it, man?
It is.
Now, speaking of your dad, last question on growing up. What sacrifices did your parents make that nobody ever saw?
Man, just leaving work, driving. It's not quite as tedious as it is now with the travel ball and all that, but just like my mother leaving work early, staying up late, my dad driving me from here. I played AAU like in Somerville with a team, just all that driving. So they made the sacrifices needed for the time at that time.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing. And shout out to your parents and your sister. You became one of the city's success stories. Did that ever become heavy for you?
No, because I think the success came once I hit. I'm trying to think, where was it like, oh yeah, he's good. He's one of like. I started hearing my name walk and somebody like, oh, you Okechi, this, that, and other. It was 10th grade. It was going to the 10th. No, I take that back. Going to the 10th grade team camp. And
that's early.
Yeah.
That's early.
And we played team camp at Birmingham Southern and I got off. I played out of my mind. I was surprised myself. And what got it was they was filming and it was on TV and they caught a play where I had a fast break and dunked it. And when I saw that on TV, I was like, okay, I think I like this.
I can do this.
I can do this.
I can do this.
Just working and just competing. I was always a competitor. I always competed. I wasn't the riled up guy, but I competed. I played.
Speaking of competing, not to cut you off, was it ever a competition in-house between you and your sister? Like, was it?
No.
Like on some Reggie Miller and Sherman? Like,
no. So
okay.
What's the age difference between you guys?
2 years.
Okay.
That's why I asked.
It was. So I have a brother. A lot of people don't know that because my brother was 10 years older than me. So he went to Austin, but he graduated, went to UH, and then left and never really came back to live. So it was more competitiveness with us, even with that 10-year gap, because he thought he was the best player. But when he saw me play soccer, he was like, wow. So it was, and then I call him, talk like that. But with me and my sister, a lot of people don't know, and I hope Necka don't see this and get upset, but my sister liked sports, but she wasn't in love with sports like that. She did
was just
that.
Good.
Yeah, she was just naturally better. Like Necka had Florida State, Memphis, Auburn. A lot of people don't know that because she never taught. Necka did not play. Necka only played basketball, AAU. Yeah. And during the season, that's it. If it wasn't a game going on and she had to play,
she had to be there. She wasn't there.
She wasn't doing it. She Necka wouldn't go up to the gym like a Gretchen Carter or something like that.
That's crazy.
She wasn't putting the work in.
And I don't want to say it
like that.
Okay, it wasn't the love like that. She wasn't going. You know, I got a pot. Yeah. But no. Shout out to my sister. She was natural. So
shout out to.
And then she was cold in volleyball too.
I can imagine.
She played 1 year and could have got a volleyball scholarship.
I can imagine.
So yeah, shout out to my sister.
What is something people believe about successful athletes that simply isn't true?
That they all have egos. That they all have egos, and that they're unapproachable, not sociable. They kind of standoffish. So I think that was some of the stuff I dealt with. Because people, it's like, oh, you think you're too good.
You was always nice to us.
Yeah, like, oh, he think he too good. Yep. And then because of my background too, my dad was an engineer. My mother was a school teacher. So a lot of that played, because like I said, I grew up going to the Boys and Girls Club. So I was in the hood,
Right.
Vine Street, in the hood,
Right.
in the projects. But they see your dad with a BMW pull up. Now it's like, oh, he this, that, and other. And it just kind of carried on to then, going to Austin, people had the perception, Austin's where the, the goody two-shoe folks went.
It's definitely a perception.
It was a perception, but people didn't know.
Went.
But it was false. It was a false perception.
Yeah, it was a false perception. And for the simple fact, the kids from Stonegate went to Austin.
Right. A lot of
the kids from Canterbury went to Austin.
Yeah.
So, but that's how it was. But I think that's probably the biggest misperception that like just a star, top-notch athlete. I'm quite sure Rico, can relate that you have to deal with and navigate through.
Yeah.
Yo, Paul, you hit it on the head. Everything you answered was exactly the same thing I went through, bro. Not saying to make about me, but I was going to ask. That was a great question, Strong, because I was going to ask you the same thing. Like, how was it being a per se man, like at Austin at that time? That's what at
that time, I apologize. I got to preference this right. Just quick, your question, Mook. When you walked into the gym back then, if I'm not mistaken, the little Austin was the big Austin back then. You saying the legends, was they pictures still up back then?
Yeah.
They took that. And you guys had super legends, state championships.
So that's.
So what did that? I mean,
facts.
Back to his question, what was that like? Trying to even, man,
like now the weight on my shoulders now. Like now,
man. To be honest, to be honest, I saw that, and the coaches would make reference. Oh, you want your pitch up there? You got to do this. You got to do that. See, that's right. Just saw that aesthetic.
You had Hart.
You
had Coach Hart.
Yeah, so I had Coach Harp, my freshman, sophomore, and junior year, and then Coach Allen my senior year, and that was Coach Hart was a great coach,
right?
Great coach. He's the one that taught me how to shoot a jumper. He gave me a lot of life lessons where I've done some crazy and foolish things as far as basketball. But he taught me a lot. He taught me how to get a jumper. So shout out to Coach Hart for that. And then Coach Tiggs too.
Shout out to Tiggs.
Shout out to Coach Tiggs.
Shout out to Coach Tiggs.
Shout out to
Coach Luther Tiggs.
I was just talking to one of his nephews about him. But yeah, shout out to Coach Tiggs. But Coach Allen came in and like turned us up though.
Yeah.
As far as a team. Coach Allen was a tough coach. And I just knew, and me and him had a talk at that time, and we were like, he said, Egbe, he used to always call me Egbe. He said, hey, I think we got what we got. I think we have enough to get a state championship.
Oh.
And when he told that, I kind of got chills. I was like.
But you had to be sketchy on him coming in though.
Yeah, no. Well, he was the assistant coach.
Oh,
so
already.
He was the ninth grade coach.
So when Hart moved out the way, got you. So you are familiar with him already.
Yeah, Coach Allen. Coach Allen was my ninth grade coach starting out until I went to varsity.
You started with him.
Yeah, got you. So he saw and we lost some people, but we had some pieces because, like I was telling y'all earlier, that 2000 class with Corey Kennedy, T-Paul, Adam Harries, Justin Smith, they were on our footsteps. They went undefeated that ninth grade year. We went undefeated. So Coach Allen had a vision like, you guys are going to be good. Because you got, it was nobody with egos. Everybody listened. And he saw it. And that's what he said. In my senior year, we was number one in the state first 14 games.
Facts.
See, a lot of people don't know that either.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We was number one team in the state.
That's crazy.
And what year was that again?
And didn't have not one person taller than me.
Yeah,
well, Adam Harris is probably like a half an inch.
But aren't you 6'5"?
No.
You're not 6'5"?
No, I'm 6'4".
On the court, you 6'5". High school, you 6'5". though. High school, you 6'5".
No, I wasn't 6'5".
He just walked in.
Yeah, he's taller than me.
I was next to him. He's 6'5". But of course, you're supposed to be modest, I guess. Yeah,
I'm not.
I just got one close.
Talking about nobody taller than me. I mean, You know what I'm saying? That was a pretty nice size of guys. You know what I mean?
Man, you got to remember.
Core was such an
remember
athlete.
the lay of the land back then.
Huh?
I said you have to. That wasn't really tall. You have to know the lay of the land and who we had to play.
Marvin Stone.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Marvin Stone.
Billy Allen.
Billy Allen.
R.I.P. Corey Kennedy too.
That's a fact.
R.I.P. Corey Kennedy. I mean, it's a legend. We love, absolutely love Corey.
Was a Corey. Definitely. I used to hear about Corey Kennedy so much when I went to high school because he was at Brookhaven.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't see him play, and they used to Corey Kennedy.
Imitate Bill.
Yeah, athletic. Yeah.
Oh.
And he could dunk. He dunked. Then when I finally saw Corey first, I was like, man, this short dude.
He liked that though. He was
and
like,
he had dunk.
His calves was crazy.
His calves and short and quick and shifted.
That's a fact, bro.
And when we finally played, so I don't know, it was probably summer ball when they was coming up to Austin. And I was like, oh yeah, he ready. I see what like. I like Corey. I like Corey.
Yeah, we love Corey. And shout out to Corey Kennedy and his family.
I just got one closing high school question. That's it. I got to settle this, bro, because I've been asking a lot of basketball players and coaches. Okechi, would you rather, and same for you, Strong, you can answer even though you didn't play, just hypothetically, right? If I'm good enough to play varsity in the 9th grade, but the coach is telling me, right, because I'm a preface this, the coach is telling me you might not play that much. But come up here, get the experience, right? You know what I'm saying? Get repetitions. You never know. Somebody might get hurt. Somebody might be ineligible. Would you rather go up and play varsity early, or would you stay down in freshman just so you can play?
Me personally, I'd stay. Okay. The reason being, and then you also have to know the team. Like, okay, for example, I'm gonna give you a good example. I know y'all probably don't know Mike Christian. He played at West End. He was a freshman. He's in my class.
Okay.
He very good.
Yeah.
He played on that West End team when they went back-to-back state championships. Right. And they moved him up to varsity, and he didn't get to play. You'll hear his name, but he's sitting the bench.
But see, the team was stacked.
Exactly. Yeah, so you have to know the situation and the dynamics.
I'm saying it's my bad because you're right. That's a different scenario. But I'm saying if the team wasn't stacked, and it's room for you, it's opportunity for you.
If the thing about, it happened with me.
Right. That's why I asked.
I got moved up. I got moved up during the season, and like the game is different too when you're not playing with those guys. So you can get in and like.
But see, now kids only ask too. I ain't gonna say only, but kids now are staying down to play with their friends instead of like. Because this is what I say. Ask your homeboy would he move up. What do you think he gonna say? He out of here, bro. I'm not finna be staying because there's no disrespect to freshman to JV. That's not what I'm saying. It's for development. I get all of that. But if I can move up to varsity,
it depends on what
the
situation you get. It's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
And I'm all about like, hey, develop. But then again, like I told you, how basketball is. You can get that, like, we didn't have, well, I know I didn't. It wasn't a thing to have a personal trainer during the summer and skills training.
Yeah, we didn't have all
you got
that.
Everybody doing skills training. That was not a thing.
Yeah, we didn't have
the best you could get is hopefully your coach or assistant coach would come in on weekends and work with you shooting.
Or going to the Aquadome for Decatur area.
Yeah, so now with that, I don't have to go move up and sit the bench and get, little pieces of minutes to develop quick.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
So it just depends. You gotta.
It makes sense.
You just gotta because someone just asked me that. They were like, "Hey, should we move my son up to varsity?" And I was like, "Is he ready? Like what?"
That playing a part too.
Yeah. So that's one thing, and mental too.
Right.
Mental too.
That's first.
That's the key.
That was a great question. Since you brought that up, I just gotta ask. We had a previous pod with OG Rico Sr. and young Rico here. And the podcast was about Decatur greats, Decatur High legends, and Austin High legends. And as far as the Austin list, it was more lengthy than the Decatur list.
Yeah.
Because the guys at Austin, their accolades were
more.
They had more accolades. I'm saying it is what it is. We had the list. I would have had the list out if I would have thought of the question because I didn't really want to harp on a high school career. But
no,
I got to ask the question. How did you feel about the Austin list? Where do you feel that you truly rank it? And was Billy the Dog number one? Who's number one?
I don't even remember. I mean, if you go on accolades,
Dietrich maybe
number one. Dietrich Marcelo was number one.
I think so.
Okay, it might have been Dietrich. It might have been Dietrich. I do believe Dietrich was number one, and I think Billy the Dog might have been number two.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Ketchy was top 5 though.
Okay, that's great. That's great. Yeah. Now, how did you feel about that list, and where did you feel like that you ranked it on that list?
Great question.
And the list is the list. I don't even know how it was voted on. Did one person put it together?
Just straight accolades.
Okay.
Yeah, and one person did put it together. It was just straight on their accolades that's and what they were able to accomplish during their time as far as championships, players of the year, and even appearances, like Final Four appearances was on there. And I think individual things like McDonald's All-American or Mr. Alabama basketball or whatever you know what I'm saying?
That was the criteria.
It was some criteria on there. It was good criteria.
Okay. Hey, just like first, like I said, the list was the list. Speaking for myself, all my accolades weren't listed on there. So
Facts.
I didn't know that.
But I didn't.
I like it.
No, I'm just saying all my accolades weren't on there.
Okay, I didn't know that.
I didn't feel no type of way. It is what it is. And the way I look at things is like you have the whole GOAT talk, like the best in Decatur, this, that, and the other. And the way I look at it is like the eye test, right? You have the eye test. You got to factor that in because the accolades can come. Errors play a factor. Teams play a factor. So I just go ahead and get that out the way.
Yeah.
So when I was playing, we'll take it back. When I was growing up and looking at like players, I looked up to K White.
Facts.
K White was that dude.
That's what the eye test said.
That's what
the eye test said.
Eye test said K White was that dude. Matter of fact, I'll be even more real. I looked up to Decatur High team. K White, J5, Bullethead, Fred Morrow,
Facts.
Ricky Brown, all of them.
Ricky Brown, shout out to Ricky Brown.
It was, and then Decatur High had those dudes. So I looked up, especially to K White. So those were the guys, high school level, that I was like, oh yeah, they ready. And then Austin, B. Davis, Brian. I looked up to him.
Yeah. Shout out to Coach.
My best friend,
he's
bro.
like that. Yeah.
He
Shout
was like
Coach,
that.
Brian
But
Davis.
back then, Decatur High had the swing. When I came up, it was Austin. So then, like, when I played, the players that I looked at and was like, oh yeah, they ready. At Decatur, like Billy. I was Billy, Courtney, all of them. They were good players within that time, but they were down. They didn't have except for Billy, but like as far as a transition over year after year, they didn't have like a real oh my God,
that's a fact.
That dude.
That's a fact.
No shade on no names. They might have played. Right. No, I'm just saying that they might have been playing under restraints.
Yeah, that possible.
But I know that's high school basketball.
Yeah, I don't know.
And even like young Turkey too, though.
Yeah, young. Even like Turkey too. We had players, but when I'm looking at it, I'm looking at like who is like he the one.
Right.
All right. So then people were like me. People looked up at me. They were like, "Oh, he the best player in the city."
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what it was. Even with Billy, like people.
It was you and Billy. That's what.
Me and Billy. But I'm a year older than Billy. I feel like I was more polished than Billy at that time, and that is what it is.
Yeah.
And then like after I left school, I didn't really follow high school basketball like that. I came to a couple games, but for that time, like right while I was in college, it was Tyler Holloway. I went and seen Tyler. Tyler was cold.
That's a fact.
I can't remember anybody from Decatur High. There's no shade.
No.
But Tyler was that dude.
Him and Gerard. But Gerard was football.
Gerard.
Powers.
Okay.
At that time. But it's Tyler, though.
Yeah, no, basketball, it was
Tyler.
I
say he the best white boy ever played in Decatur. That's just me.
Oh, well.
That's just me.
So, for example, that statement right there.
Yeah.
That's a tough one.
No, but as well.
Are you saying all sports?
No.
What are you saying?
Basketball.
No, God, no.
But I'm gonna tell you this.
Nah.
Because Coach Burns played.
Yeah.
That's a fair statement, and I would agree. I would not argue that.
Yeah.
When it comes to accomplishment, he signed with Murray State. Murray State in OVC was cold, like a good team. I played in OVC. However, Tyler is not the coldest white boy to ever come through Decatur.
Okay, I'm listening.
A lot of people don't know.
Yeah.
Because he left after his sophomore year.
Okay.
But Jason McCormick, asked Dante and asked the folks. Jason McCormick.
From Austin?
Yeah.
Am I tripping?
Where he left and go? Like, where did he go?
He went to Kansas. He moved to Kansas. And he could dunk. And he was jumping out the gym.
You taught me something.
Was he a perimeter player?
Yeah. He was a three. Jason was like 6'2".
Yeah.
Could jump.
Punching.
Yeah, like no like tapping. He was jumping.
You taught me something.
Ask Dante Sight. Him and Dante like this. I don't remember.
Okay.
He left after his sophomore year.
He was
and
with you,
shoot. And
was he with you or before you?
He was a year older than me.
Got you.
He was a year older
Damn,
than me.
you taught me something. Okay.
Yeah. So, to your point, school went and did it, Tyler Holloway.
Yeah.
All right. And then after, because what year, because I don't want to leave y'all out, because I tell everybody.
7, we later on.
Okay. So that was when Okay, that was when I came. Then that's when I came on Rico.
Yeah.
I was coming home for the Tiffany Young tournament.
That when they had the light.
Yeah. We coming home for the Tiffany Young tournament. And I'll never forget, I was coming in late to the game. Because I was coming from school.
Yep.
And I was coming, rushing. I came late. And I seen Big Rico. And he was like, man, where you been? Man, I'm late. He's like, okay. I was like, man, who all playing? Like, who all on them? Because he called me. He got in contact with me and was like, hey, you going to play?
You to see.
Yep.
Yeah. And then he was like, man, he named, I forgot who was on our team.
Me too.
I think Brandon Davis.
Yeah, Brandon Davis.
Yeah, Brandon Davis. Yeah, I want to say
Mike Wilkes played in the NBA, was with us.
Yeah.
It was a couple of people. I'm with you.
Yeah,
I remember
but I remember him
and that whole little crew.
But I remember him saying, hey, and my son gonna play. I was like, your son? Because I didn't know you.
Right.
And he was like, yeah, he in the 9th grade. I was like, oh, you got a son play at Austin? Like, no, he in the 9th grade. I'm like, he in the 9th grade. You gonna play with us?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, you ready? Yeah. You ready?
Yeah.
So long story short, we got to play. And he was skilled because then you point guard 6'2" at the time. I was like, oh yeah, he ready.
Yeah.
And they won. And when we playing, everybody like guard me, so I kick it down. I don't know if you remember, but I kept on telling you, man, score. You did.
You did.
But
you gotta think though, Okechi.
You were young.
I was young, and not only that, not trying to be funny, I'm playing with somebody who I grew up looking up to, bro.
Yeah.
So the time I'm like, ooh, I just want to give him the ball. I ain't even trying to, you feel me? Like I'm the youngest person out here. But I remember just coming to the games, watching you play and all of that. You feel me?
Yeah.
No glazing, none of that, bro. Just telling you straight up. Because I'm a history buff, like I was telling you off camera. So I admire the players that came up before me because my dad always took me to the games to watch y'all play. Yeah. So when me and you fast forward to what we talking about now, I'm like, I'm just in awe.
So I could see that. And I never even looked at it like that. I just chalked it up to like being young. But I say all that to say is, like when people talk about it and ask me, I'm like, hey, the best player like skill level was Rico. Yeah. That's to me. That's what I see, the eye test.
Respect.
And then to go and see what you accomplish, that's it. If we talking accolades, right? We talking straight accolades. So those were the people that I rank. Cause I tell you, shout out to you. I tell anybody. I think I told you that.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm gonna say. everybody had their own different opinion. You know, oh, what about this?
But that's Decatur High though.
Yeah.
And I want to know who did you feel like about Austin? As far as their GOAT. Because you did go there. I mean, you're alumni, Austin alumni. I have to hammer that home pause, and I gotta get something from you.
I mean, like,
pause.
See, and the thing is, if we keep
it real,
keep it high school, keep it high school. Yeah. I'm gonna have to say Billy Dog.
See,
that's what I thought.
That's what I'm gonna have to say. If we go on that route.
And then it's like, oh, so you shading Dietrich? Oh,
no, not at all.
And then this another thing. Did Dietrich finish up at Austin?
Nah, he left.
See, so you can't really say that.
Yeah, that's the knock.
So you can't if he didn't finish up at Austin and go through it, that go for anybody. If anybody didn't go like at least what, sophomore, junior, at least junior, senior through a high school program, you can't count them.
Yes, Billy Dog win the ship.
Yeah.
The first one.
Yeah, he won.
He was all American. Shout out to Billy Dog, man.
But then if you want to go like, okay, even if you go past and like, let's say a little bit after college, then that changes the whole landscape, right? So you will have to put Dietrich in that category.
Yeah.
But even then, could you put Dietrich over Javen?
Nah.
Could you put Dietrich even over Trap?
Nah. Shout out to Trap
and personally, no shot. And I know Dietrich was a hell of a player and all of that. Yeah. But then you got to look, and you can answer this better than me. I'll leave this up for y'all because, like I say, I seen very little of them play. But do you even put him over his brother? That's something you would have to answer.
Personally, me, no.
Okay.
And I love Dietrich. You know I love you, Dietrich, because I know you're gonna call me after this. But no. Jay, my favorite Austin after you is Jay. You feel me? Like, and ever. So nah.
And even with that, you know who else I liked?
Who?
That was a late bloomer? Travis. I watched him. I watched him in an alumni game drop about 40.
That's easy too.
Did we have his accolades up?
Yeah,
he probably didn't.
Daddy did Trap dirty, man. I ain't liked it. Trap went D1, man.
Yeah, he went D1.
10 years overseas. So what are we like?
Exactly.
What are we talking about?
It's different kind of how do you want to look at it? Because
you're right, bro.
But the thing is, in high school, Travis was passive as hell. His cousin stay across DJ, my best friend. And I used to be on. I say, Travis, why you play so passive? Because I was coming to the games and watching them. And y'all messed that up. All of y'all should have went to the same high school. That's another discussion.
No,
because that's a championship.
Egos.
Exactly. Egos. That's what it is.
Egos.
I can lead the team.
And if y'all would have had Coach Allen or a coach like that,
egos.
Y'all could have won it. But that's neither here nor there. But so somebody like Travis, even I'm gonna tell you somebody else who I seen play.
Taylor. It's a couple.
Not Tay good, but he just finished up. Regina is his Petty.
Yeah, I coached him. Yeah,
he got skills.
You know Regina Petty, her son.
Her boy, he playing now.
Yeah,
he liked it.
He nice.
Yeah.
And then
I knew he was tall.
And then, was 30 for me.
And then
he liked it.
Taking out recency bias.
Yeah,
Caden.
That's a fact.
Oh yeah, start the Rick.
Like
broke all kind of records. That's a fact.
He's 6'7". I'm surprised he didn't sign D1.
Play the 2 through 4. I know.
I don't know what's going on. I don't
Me
know,
neither.
But,
I don't want to speak. I don't want to misspeak.
You can throw him in on that.
Yeah, you can.
I seen a little fun fact. I started refereeing.
Oh.
So I got to see a lot of high school basketball in Austin being one.
Yeah.
And since I moved back, I seen some. I don't want to leave out Jordan Johnson.
Yeah, Jordan Johnson. He
just went to some
University.
I talked to his dad.
University of California,
really
San Diego.
Yeah. He just went D1.
Shout out B. McCaskey too.
Shout out B. McCaskey.
Yeah, he was
good too. We forget about you.
But I don't want to get off track. But what was I saying?
You were saying about just recent players.
Oh yeah, recency.
Yeah.
Every game I seen him play, he had a double-double.
That's a fact.
With probably about 3 blocks.
That's a fact.
So, like, how are we really looking at this?
I seen him play as a kid, and he is really like that. I guess the only thing I can do is say that I will go with what you said originally when I put you to the test, and Billy Dog. I mean, he got a shield.
If we throwing the accolades,
if you're throwing accolades,
but
I don't know why people like doing stuff without accolades. That's crazy.
It really don't make sense, do it?
It don't make sense. You got to. Like, that's the measuring stick.
Yeah, because there was a lot of
good players.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Man, there's so many. I could name like 10 that didn't even touch. Like,
easily.
B for nail.
I was just going to say, you took the words out of my mouth.
B for nail.
B for nail.
Even when we were talking about Marcus Holland.
I don't understand how Decatur High dropped the ball on that talent right there. They seen it. He was there. Really good student. Nice guy. Great guy. So I don't get how the school dropped the ball.
Work ethic. I'm telling you. A lot of, and that's what hurt a lot of players in Decatur. Work ethic. And want to be in the streets. That's what hurt a lot of, like, look at like Ricky Brown, Fred, Bullethead. Bullethead was KG before KG.
He was.
Like, real talk.
He was. RP J5.
And J5, man, J5 was ahead of his time before.
Strong, though.
But
you know, I try not to.
I know.
I'm from the east side.
You had said something too early about being held back. That's what hurt J5.
Yeah, and I wasn't trying to bring up no names because, you know what I'm saying, people do watch this show.
Yeah.
And we love all the coaches, all the staff members, the Decatur High, Decatur City Schools, Austin High. We love everybody. You feel me? I support the city. I love the city in its entirety, not just my community. We're an entire city. I love the entire community, 57,000 or 64,000, whatever the numbers is. And so I don't want to throw no shade at nobody, but them boys was playing ball in the 90s.
Yeah. That's what it was. That's
how
you
can't have no green light in the 90s.
No, it wasn't. There's a lot of players that got hindered. Like, definitely the top two that jump out, J5 and Marcus Holland.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I done seen Marcus drop 20 in one half off the bench.
Yeah.
But they were structured. That's just how basketball was. It was just structured. It wasn't no ISO.
No.
It was move the ball 4 times. I remember in a practice, and shout out to Marcus Holland for it, but it's a funny story. Back to the structure. Coach Allen in practice, like, hey, nobody shoot the ball until Okechi touched the ball at least one time.
Yeah.
And then boys.
Yeah.
And Marcus Holland. We just huddled up now.
He don't care.
We just huddled up saying, hey, nobody shoot the ball until Okechi touches it one time. If he pass it back out to you, you can shoot it.
Did it go straight in?
Man. Marcus at the point, got the ball, swung it one time, got it back, did it look, and went to the whole cold layup. Everybody on the line. Hollering.
ASAP. Everybody on the line.
Tell you? So we like, he just said that. Marcus, all you got to do is throw it into the post. I'm going to kick it back out to you.
Yeah, you can have it
but
back.
But to the point, man, basketball was totally different and more structured back there. Running the plays, got to move it 4 times before you pass.
So do you think it is a completely different game now?
Oh, yes.
So is Brunson a throwback player to like more like you guys era? I'm sorry.
Good question.
I'm sorry. I mean, they just won a championship.
That was a good question.
You're here.
So in a sense, he can be, but I think the Knicks, it was a lot of times the Knicks had him just out there freelancing, like basically get us a bucket.
Same.
Well, you said Marcus Holland and you and so I'm thinking, say I know nobody seen Marcus play with us and so we was talking about, you know what I mean? And I couldn't help but think of somebody who just recently won and was big in the news and was making plays.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Like you can get away with it now, but back then it wasn't going. That's what hindered. That's what hindered players like Marcus, J5. Like I said, J5 could have been the GOAT.
Facts.
No lie.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
He a lot of people's GOAT.
To this day.
To this day.
Yeah.
Some people you ask them who to go was they seen him play. I remember one day he told me, he said, Strong, I can get down the court in 3 dribbles.
He could.
And he covered the entire from one space touch to the other.
That was his thing.
And I said, wow. And then he dunked it. And I said, wow, and I was like 10, 11.
Yeah, J5 could get down the court in 3 dribbles.
Yeah.
And had this dribble that he could like, he'd do a spin or something, and it'd come back. I only seen one other person do that.
Grant Hill. I've seen Grant Hill. It looked like what
Grant Hill guy. Who you about to say? Who?
In person?
Yeah,
Courtney Fortson from Jeff Davis. He's the only other person I seen.
Shout out to Courtney.
Yeah, shout out to that whole. Shout out to that whole team. Yeah, I played with them boys down there.
Varez Ward.
Varez.
That was my AU teammates.
Jamal, all of them boys. They
the world small,
all of them boys cahoots.
Especially basketball.
I played pickup with all of them. That whole team. Varez, all of them like that too.
He had that turnover way, got that ball, and it seemed like that dribble covered a quarter of the court.
That's how he got down in 3 dribbles.
Yeah, because it was like some English on it. Yeah, it was different.
He the first person ever seen dribble a basketball inside of a trash bag, like a plastic bag.
To help.
And just like handling it. Like he the first person I ever seen do that, bro. Only person to this day, like. Shout out to J5, man. R.I.P.
Shout out to J5.
Shout out to 5. Okay, so you went to college. Now, what was that level of ball like during college, and what college did you go to again?
Oh man. I ain't gonna lie, it was a struggle when I first got there. Because, mind you, in high school, I played the 4. I had just got a jumper like my junior year. But again, back then, playing a 4, you didn't shoot the ball.
Back to the basket.
That's small town. Because you was from a small town.
That's Alabama.
I'm so sorry to even bring this up, but I always thought in my mind, because I used to see him play just in the neighborhood, that Billy Allen should have been a 1 or a 2.
Because in college you are.
I'm saying in real life.
Yeah.
3. Okay. Yeah.
But the average height around here has always been 6'2", 6'3".
And so what did they try to make you conform to? I apologize. Mo.
No, you good.
What did they try to make you conform to on the next level?
A 2? Man, I played the 2-3. If we went with a big lineup, I played the 2. A normal lineup, I played the 3.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I went. But my senior year, I had a decent, I had a jumper. I had a jumper my senior year. But it wasn't like, that was a crafted jumper. I didn't have a repetition. I just, like I said, Coach Hart helped me. Mm-hmm. Coach Tiggs solidified my jumper. So that's what saved me. And that's what got me a scholarship, because I'm a 6'3", 6'4" post player.
Powerful.
Slim. 190. Keep in mind, I only weigh 190.
Right.
So going to college, my coach told me, he said, oh, you gonna, I knew I was gonna have to be a guard. He said, you gonna be a 2. I said, a 2?
Yeah.
I was like,
welcome to college.
Yeah. So he put me with in college, you have individual workouts. Mm-hmm. So individual workouts mean all the guards, y'all have your own workouts. Man, that first week, them boys was kicking my ass. Like I could, not only skills and handling, because I didn't have handles. That wasn't my thing. Had to get a little bit of handles, got that later years, but then I was just basically get to the hole and out jump somebody or shoot over somebody. And I had to hone that in. But man, the physicality of those boys that were there, man, I remember, man, there's some stuff I regret I did in basketball on the college level and on the high school level, just mental toughness, things I did that I had to learn. So I had a coach, a black coach, he went in on my ass. He said, man, it was the 3 freshmen. I'll never forget. 3 freshmen came in my class, man. We in a practice. I just, went to the hole and did a spin move and tried to spin and just literally try to jump up and dunk over somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Man, beat him. The guy wasn't even, you was wide open. Why didn't you shoot it? So, hey, all that spinning stuff, man, take that shit back to Decatur.
Wow.
He told me just like that.
Yeah.
He said, all that, take that shit back to Decatur. I don't want to see that no more. So shout out to Coach Smalls too. He was that was his thing, was to get the freshmen together.
Yeah.
And he was on my ass, had to do extra workouts, just ball handling, shoot, one dribble, pull up. So then once I honed that in and knowing how to create separation, when to take a jump shot, use a pick, use a screen, come over, read the defense. If they sag off, shoot. If they own you, get to the hole. Then you use your athletic ability. So the transition was hard. Like that start, that, the preseason.
Yeah. They're breaking you in. Paul.
Yeah. Then you do all that. You think you done something. Oh, it's time to go to the weight room.
Right after that.
Right after.
Then you got to study hard right after that.
Man.
And so the audience know you went to University of Tennessee Martin.
Yeah.
Just so the audience know.
Yeah. I went to University of Tennessee at Martin, 2 hours north of Memphis, right there on the Kentucky and Tennessee line. So I went up there. I was telling y'all how I even got there.
Yeah.
My coach, I was telling he came to the Grissom game. We played Grissom at home, Marvin Stone.
Yes, sir.
And you remember when I caught it off the rim.
Yes, sir.
The coach was on the baseline, and I remember him going like this.
Yep.
The coach that was recruiting me, and we won that game. That was the only time we ever beat Grissom.
I
remember that.
I was just going to ask, did you guys
Austin won?
Yeah, we won that game. We played Grissom 4 times my senior year.
Woo.
4 times and beat them once.
Yeah.
And
playing a pro 4 times.
Yep, 4 times.
Yeah, but you showed them you belong though. You showed them you belong.
Oh yeah.
It was pros on the court.
It was. Even from my junior year playing Grissom.
Yeah.
We did Grissom. I just saw Said Patton.
I was just going to say Said Patton. Shout out to him.
Said was a pro.
He was good.
Said was a pro.
They had another big man too. Chris
Manchild.
Shout out to Manchild.
From Grissom.
From Grissom.
Yeah, I believe I was at that game. I can't recall. I can't say. I think I was at the game.
Grissom was tough because they said when we went to Wallace, because we played Grissom at Austin, at Grissom, Huntsville Times tournament, and at the regional at Wallace, and they were like, whoever win that game, that Grissom and Austin game, gonna win state. And that's what happened.
Is the Huntsville Times thing, was that like during Christmas time?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
What? Oh,
yeah, it's Christmas.
I'm tripping.
Is it Christmas?
It's Christmas.
Okay.
Christmas.
Yeah, it's Christmas.
Okay, because what's the Thanksgiving?
Sports Med was right before that.
Okay.
It was Sports Med, and then it's the Huntsville Times right after
the Huntsville Times.
Yeah.
He said it. Yeah, I guess the Christmas.
You right.
Yeah. But
what made you choose UT though?
That's what I was telling you. It was a Grissom game. And I was actually going to sign with Austin P.
Right.
My coach, he was the assistant coach at the time for Austin P. He was recruiting me, and he was like, "You gonna play your freshman year, this, that, and other. Hey, come to Austin P." So I had, and that was the thing, and that's I'm not gonna say it was a bad thing, but it motivated me to go D1.
Yeah.
My thing was, I'm going D1.
Period.
Yeah.
Whether it was a good, it was
he a D1 player.
I was, but sometimes, like I said, I couldn't handle the ball. I had a little jump shot, but I wasn't polished enough. And could JUCO have helped me? Possibly. I only had to do 1 year because I had the grades and all of that.
Right.
So, but that's neither here nor there. But at that time, my thought was, man, I'm going D1.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a lot of schools like Faulkner at the time, David Lipscomb. It was some
Birmingham Southern, I'm sure.
Yeah, Birmingham Southern on me.
Yeah.
A&M came the last minute. For what reason, I don't know. That's why I didn't go to A&M. Alabama State was on me heavy. And it was a bunch of mid-majors. Some schools, matter of fact, a school up in New York.
Yeah. Iona, Manhattan.
No, it was a smaller D2 school up that way.
Okay.
But anyway, my coach, so I told him it was Austin P. I did the research. Yeah, they in the OVC. He told me they play. I said, man, I'm coming there. So then, 3 weeks later, he called me and was like, "Hey, go to UT Martin. I'm getting a head coaching job." And he said, and he told me like, "You gonna get to play this, that, and other." So I was like, "Well, they in the OVC, this, that, and other." Then he started telling me about players that went to the NBA out of the OVC. I said, "No, I'm going there. That's the best I got." Another fun fact is, kind of fast forward, I already signed with UT Martin. Then it's the Alabama Mississippi All-Star game. I do good in that. Get the MVP of that game.
You did.
Yeah.
You did. We missed that one, Okechi. My bad. Yeah. You did.
Came in second in the dunk contest.
Yeah.
But Godfrey at the time.
So they rigged it for Dietrich. Okay. Never.
See, you started some shit. But
Godfrey at the time was there. He was like, "Hey, what's your situation? You already signed this, that, and other.
Yeah.
We have another extra scholarship." Because at the time, DJ Towns from Pleasant Grove had signed. So they had all their guards. He literally was like, "Hey, we don't think DJ gonna have the grades. You can come to Bama."
But you had already signed. Damn.
And I was like, "What?" I was like, "Damn."
When did you sign? When did you sign? Before your senior year was over?
Yeah.
So kids now, and so like you were saying earlier, it's a whole different game.
Yeah.
You made me think a lot when you was just telling us about your decisions and some of your experiences in college. And I'm so sorry to interrupt you, but the first thing you made me think about is the advice that you gave Mook for younger players earlier when he asked you, would you advocate for them to move up and play tougher competition? And so now when I'm hearing some of your college story, I'm like, is that why he thinking like that? Because he like, you don't want to push him too fast.
Yeah, you know
what I'm saying? Because you speaking in all hindsight. And so in hindsight, you like, maybe I should have went to a JUCO. Or maybe, you know what I'm saying? Or he could have done me good. What's my name? We just shot him out. His son just did that. Went to the little JUCO.
Oh, yeah.
And jumped on up.
B. McCaskey.
B. McCaskey, boy.
Jordan Johnson.
Yeah. And he looked crazy out there. He looked crazy playing JUCO, but he looked crazy play. He looked like D1.
He did.
And so that's the thing is like, okay, you don't want to stunt your growth. And so you do want to go. Yeah, I think that was a good experience, dude.
Yeah, it was. It was hard. But see, the thing about it is, it's a lot of stuff. Like, I was mentally tough, but I could have been more mentally tougher.
Yeah.
The reason being is let's say you take a kid that's good, right?
Yeah.
They playing off of pure talent.
Yeah.
And you put them in the same situation I was in, where they getting banged up, can't get a crossover over, getting hit, getting checked. They might check out.
I would say they would quit. Yeah, I know a lot of them.
They might check out.
First semester for the season to start.
I've seen it.
Yeah.
You get kids that go to these, and I don't want to talk bad about small schools or nothing like that, but the smaller schools,
class.
That's what I'm saying.
Like Decatur Heritage.
Yeah. He go to Decatur Heritage, do all this.
Score 30 at Decatur Heritage, yeah.
But you don't want to down. Yeah, you don't want to downplay it like that.
Some of you guys, I'm not in y'all basketball fraternities.
No, but
and I don't mean it like I'm outside. I'm completely ignorant of sports, period. But all I'm saying is the class, what he say?
If you like that, you supposed to do
the 2A.
Yeah. Would you rather average, not to cut you off, 30 at Decatur Heritage or 30 at Austin?
30 at Austin.
Yeah, that's
what he's
competition.
Saying. That's what he's saying.
But
I want to play the city. I want to play the poors. I want to play the impoverished, the people who hungry for real out here, who might think this. I might can go to college. The least I can do is just be a muscle. You feel me? What they end up being? They be traveling with the team and stuff. You know what I'm talking about?
A manager.
A manager, something. You feel me?
But I don't want to. Like, you have exceptions, so I don't want to.
Yeah, you do.
But as a whole, the point I was making, you get those kids that was like that in high school, then they go up to the college and they not mentally tough because they're playing off of all talent in their competition.
Yep.
And then they just be done with it.
Because everybody was the man in high school.
Yeah,
I was just like you. So now what?
So that's why I say, like, even when I was signing and said what I was gonna do, Coach, what was the coach at Calhoun at the time? John Douglas. Coach
John Douglas. Shout out to John Douglas.
He talked so bad. You not ready. You not ready. He told me to my face, you not ready to play D1. Come to Calhoun. And then I look back at it. Calhoun won a national championship.
Still an option back then.
Up under him.
Oh my God.
He played for Kansas, bro. He played with Will Chamberlain.
Yeah. Calhoun was loaded when I was like my freshman year. Calhoun was loaded.
Brian Davis went to Calhoun.
Brian went to Calhoun. But after he left, and then you got when they won the national championship, when they had like Danny Anderson. Yeah. That's a cold one.
Yeah.
Danny Anderson. They had Tweety there. They had
that's B. Davis and Ike.
Gavin Langford from Huntsville, and like some players from Georgia. They won a national championship. So like, could I have gone there? I don't know. So I made the decision to do what I did, but I had to work. I worked because I got freshman of the year in the OVC my freshman year because I put in the work. So it's
crazy.
What you major in? That's what I really wanted to ask you. Like
business management.
Gotcha.
Majored in business management.
Like from the rip on the walk-in, it was business management.
Not from the rip.
It took you a second, huh?
From the rip,
yeah.
From the rip, it was engineering.
Gotcha.
Because my dad is engineer, my brother engineer. I do engineering now, but I didn't major in it. But engineering, then I was like, man, let me do physical therapy. Then with that, it's just the hours you got to put in. Then I was like, man, looked at my academic advisor. I was like, hey, I need something not too easy, but something that'll get me through. He said, do business management and be done with it. So that's what I did.
Okay.
That's a good question. And just for the parents or any the kids coming up, would you, and since that haven't been an option over the last 10 years or so, the Calhoun situation, would you advocate for the next, local kid that's really good? Would you advocate for him to go to the local Calhoun?
Yeah, because the landscape of college basketball has changed. So now you can go to JUCO and still play 4 years.
JUCO don't count no more.
Yeah, JUCO don't count.
Like towards your eligibility, it don't count.
It doesn't count.
So you can go for 2 years.
So you can go for 2 years, then go to
get all your experience you want.
Yeah,
for 2 years,
and then
go to Alabama.
Yeah,
facts.
And
as a freshman.
Yeah.
Yes. And then don't quote me. I think you get 3 years of JUCO.
Yeah. And then naturally college, Division I, Division II now is 5 years instead of 4.
Yeah.
So that's even an extra. Now listen, Strong, academically it counts. So when you do your 2 years or 3, when you get to Bama per se.
Yeah, you're a sophomore in the class.
You're a sophomore in the classroom, but on the
junior
court, I'm
a
freshman.
Yeah.
So I can graduate early and just hoop.
Parents, do you hear the play? Okay, you got to run the play, parents. This is a scam. We don't know how long they're going to allow this to stay into effect. This is a scam. You better run the play.
And then you still had an option to only do 1 year of JUCO.
Yep.
That's what Jordan did, right?
Jordan did, yeah. He only did 1 year and 1 player of the year.
Jordan should have did 2 years.
For what?
No, I know Jordan.
I'm D1. I'm D1. I won player of the year. Ain't nothing else for me to do.
No, ain't nothing else for Jordan to do.
Yeah, it ain't nothing. Like, no need to hold.
Yeah.
You can leave after the first semester.
Yeah. So so would I advocate? Yeah. If
hell
the kid, and I'm curious. I know you probably could find out faster than me. I'm curious to know where Caden Ricks went and what his situation is.
You saying why did he go?
I don't know. Where did he go? Where is he going?
Calhoun.
Oh, he going to Calhoun? Oh, okay.
It all fits.
So
it all fits.
Yeah. So now they get their next superstar yearly.
Yeah.
Just come on from this is the farm.
Then we got y'all on Bank Street downtown in that new hotel. That's where they live at. Like all sports players in Calhoun, that's their hotel. Like that's where they live at. Yeah, bro. It's set up. So that was a perfect question.
Yeah.
I had to ask, and I didn't mean to harp on going back or anything. It's just what he said. It just made so much sense. Okay. So moving forward, obviously you learned some things in your college career. You you majored in business. How difficult is it when something you've done your entire life suddenly ends?
To be honest, it wasn't difficult for me.
It didn't. So I didn't think you would say that because you keep harping back to your dad's an engineer, what type of time your mom was on, and the family and the structure, and so it wasn't. The mindset wasn't this gotta be it.
Yeah, well, there's some factors that played into that. One thing, my senior year in college, I had got hurt. I felt teammate fell on my ankle and high ankle sprain. I don't know if you had one.
Yeah. If you play long enough, you're gonna have one.
Yeah. And then with a high ankle sprain, it's hard to heal. And you would think it's good, then you make one wrong turn, you would think it happened all over again.
Yeah.
And then I was at the top, my junior year, I was at the top of my game. Like, hey, so by the time I got to a junior year, handles, jump shot, finishing, could do it all.
I know, yeah.
The kids, my teammates coming in, they were like in those one-on-one drills, I was killing.
It's over, yeah.
I was killing. They were like, man.
Yeah.
Them boys were like, man, what? Dang.
Yeah.
Like, it was like right after I had just came off. I dropped like 44 in a game.
You did.
7 for 7 from the 3 and all of just all of that. So they were looking up to me like I was that dude.
This is my team now.
So
So was it during the season when you got hurt, or was it like before on some preseason shit?
No, it was the preseason.
Yeah, okay,
got
you.
It was the preseason.
Got you.
And just at the top of my game, in shape, I was ripped. I was just like ready. Like I had NBA. I was like second team all conference at that time, and I'm like,
I got a shot.
Yeah.
I got a shot. Yeah,
make money. So going into my senior year, I get hurt, had a high ankle sprain, and it just started declining from there. Coach started getting frustrated with me. You got these younger kids coming in, and he's starting to take my minutes. Like, no, get healthy. We need you for the term. All of that. Then I started seeing how he was changing. Then
it's the same coach you came in with, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then at that time, like in those smaller schools, you don't have that much. What I'm trying to say, you don't have the privilege to have like get hurt, don't play, average this. Oh, but he's still
not at a smaller school.
Not at a small. You
especially back then.
Yeah, especially
back then. Yeah,
you got to dominate. So that got to me a little bit, and then at that point, now you got to face yourself and think like, hey, what is this gonna like? How is all of this gonna pan out? And how is this all gonna pan out? What is that next level looking like?
Right. So basically early in your senior year, you already started factoring in like, all right, I'm gonna have to go a different route. Like,
basketball.
Yeah,
basketball is not gonna play out how I want it to play out.
Was you depressed?
Yeah,
looking back.
Looking back. I was. It was a little factoring in there and wanting to, just kind of take a step back and ultimately that's what I did. Just going to practice. I was just going through the routines to get the season over with.
Yeah, you already knew
so that was a low point. I look back on it. I should have, could have, would have. I could have put more time into it and fought through.
Yeah.
But by then I was done with it. So transitioning out.
That's what I was going to ask you. Yeah.
Wasn't hard because I already knew like, hey, let me start interning, looking for a job and get ahead. Then surprisingly, I had an opportunity to go overseas.
I figured you did either way. Because you did up until this far. I knew.
I had an opportunity to go to a couple of places, but then once you leave school, you can't come back.
I know.
And and be on the scholarship. They changed that now.
Yeah.
Now you got a certain amount of time you can leave
and come back. Yeah. Now they do yearly re-signing now.
Yeah.
I kind of like that too. Because, you know, it had been a lot of players, no shade to nobody, but it had been a lot of players who just signed a scholarship in high school and he really wasn't that good when he got to college, but we had to honor it because you signed a scholarship.
Yeah.
So, but I will say this segue out of college. Okay, so we're moving on. What would you say, like, for your current profession, how did basketball help you become, like, a better manager, if that makes sense? Like,
yeah. Oh, well, it definitely played so that's why I recommend, that's one thing I will recommend to parents. Put your kids in a team sport.
Yeah.
Whether they're not as talented, whether they don't want to sometime at a certain age, but make them play a sport because it will transition
to life
later on in like real life things. Yeah. So being when I was in operations and, you know, dealing in leadership, we just say that basketball, just learning how to adapt to different personalities, read people, assist people, teammates. Yeah, because hey, I might be your manager, but I need to see you win because your reflection is
on me. Yeah.
Then the development piece.
Yeah.
You got to know how to develop. You got to know how to coach.
Yeah.
You got to know how to remove barriers and different things like that. And you gotta show them that you in the fight too. So
true. Because that's gonna motivate them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so true. That's how that just sports as a whole has helped me in that area. My career. Yeah.
So when you left college, did you come straight back to Decatur or no? You went.
Yeah. So when I graduated college, I was doing before I graduated. My last semester, I had to do an internship.
Okay.
And I did an internship with the Huntsville Flight.
Wow. At the time. How was that?
Man, that was fun.
So was you hooping with them? Like you?
Yeah. I played pickup with. That's when.
It's my man, Mike, short point guard. Mike, he married Tiffany Young's wife. Wilkes. I mean, Tiffany Young's sister.
Mike Wilkes.
My bad. He married Tiffany Young's sister.
No.
Yeah. Mike Wilkes. Shout out to Mike Wilkes.
Nay.
Yeah.
So Mike Wilkes was there and Mateen Cleaves,
Michigan State.
Cleaves was there. Mateen used to like give me a little money too.
I believe it.
Who else was there?
Michigan guy.
Rod Grizzard. And it was crazy me playing. So me and Rod the same class.
Right.
Rod was a pro.
He was a pro. He played for the Wizards.
Rod Jordan drafted him too.
That's a fact. He was my mentor at Bama. That's what I like.
Yeah,
so shout out to him.
Rod, he left too early.
He did.
And too cool.
He ain't like Godfrey.
Yeah. He played too cool.
Yeah, he was too cool. But, you're right. They ain't had a squad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Rod was there. It was so funny because we the same class.
Right.
And he couldn't play in the Alabama Mississippi All-Star game because he played at
Central
Park, Christian Park.
Central Park or something like that. It's a
Park.
prep school in Birmingham.
Where Jeremy Moxenow held a state record for. But anyway, he didn't get to play in that game.
He was ineligible for it. Yeah. No, not his grades. I'm saying he played for a prep school.
Exactly.
So,
yeah. But yeah, I had to pick him. That's what I did. But going back to what you were saying, I had an internship with the Flight, and then after that, I graduated and moved back to Decatur for like a year. I was an assistant manager at Hibbett's back in Madison Square Mall.
Got you. Legendary Madison Square Mall.
Yeah, legendary. And then I ended up getting a job in Montgomery, and I moved to Montgomery for like 8 years.
That's okay. So that's where you was at. So that's how you met Courtney and all them boys. And okay, got you.
Yeah, that's how I hooped with all it's even not only them, like Marco Killingsworth.
I know that
the
twins.
Do you know?
But the Gump got hoopers. So they
was Kerry Harville.
Harville.
Yeah, he went to Auburn. Yep. All of the Gump got some hoopers. Shout out to the Gump.
Shout out to the Gump. I will say this. And speaking on too, how would you say catching today's, like, let's put you in today's world of playing. How would you, okay, not just that. What do you think about the NIL? Like, what do you think about that? Like, would it have changed you back then? Would it have changed you? Or was you like?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Alabama does Alabama have NIL?
Nah, okay. Not yet.
Not yet.
Nah.
Yeah, it's probably. I mean, money for a young kid always gonna do a little something to you, but not for the bad. I was mentally
tough. Yeah.
Not even tough, but just mature.
Yeah, that's the word I was
like.
Really
I wouldn't have
for.
done nothing crazy.
Yeah,
my parents wouldn't have let me.
So it's different. It's different, and I'm glad. I'm gonna keep it real though. I'm glad that we didn't have it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep it real, bro.
And social media.
I'm glad we didn't have social media then. Now I get it, right? It works, but then, nah. Yeah. A lot of us wouldn't have made to where we made it to had it been social media. It wouldn't happen like that. I just want to know what was your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, overall, I think it's good. Hey, let them make money.
I say the same thing. Yeah,
I know why coaches don't like it, but it's too much money being made. You got to.
Of course.
Yeah.
So, what would you say now? What does success mean to you now? We done with sports. We done now. This is straight business. I'm living. You got kids?
Yes. So that's what I was gonna.
Okay.
say.
All right.
I have 3 girls, so I'm a girl dad.
Shout out to girl dads.
Yeah. So that's success for me.
Yeah.
My kids straight. Yep. They're growing. They're thriving. They're healthy. Providing a smoother path for them, and that's success for me at this point in my life.
Right. How old are you?
13. Aubrey's 13. True just turned 12 yesterday.
Happy late birthday to her.
Yep. And then my youngest Charlotte, she's 8.
Got you.
So I got all girls.
And it changed your life.
Yeah. So that's success for me.
Right.
Because I've done what I wanted to do.
Yep.
And then just to retire and just live life.
Yeah.
So that's success.
Got you. That make a lot of sense, man. It do, especially being a girl dad. Like, it's gonna change your whole perspective on just life in general. Not only how you treat women, because of course you grew up in the house with your mom and your sister. So I understand that part, but I didn't know that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. So that's what success means to you now. Okay. So what do you like? Walk us through now. Like, okay, how did you get to? You already told us after college, and you went to the Gump and came back, right? Yeah. So when you came back, where did you pick up at in Decatur? Like, where did you?
You mean as far like now?
Yeah, like leading up into now.
Okay, so I was moved to the Gump, stayed in the Gump 8 years. Met my ex-wife. She was in Birmingham, so then I moved to Birmingham, got married, had kids,
right?
Worked and did all
that. Did the family life,
Did the family life, and then got divorced.
Yeah.
Just one of the things, part of life. And,
I'm a divorcee. I understand.
Yeah. So we're good. That still didn't change the dynamics of the kids, so that's a good thing.
Right.
I'm glad that went smoothly, and then I had the opportunity to launch. I actually launched that new Amazon building.
Did you?
Yeah, on 565. That's how I got back up to this area.
Okay.
And I was, I only had intentions on only doing a year here and going back to Birmingham or going to Nashville. But then I got another opportunity with ULA.
Yeah.
United Launch Alliance here.
Yep.
So that kept me. And then when I moving back, I'm not one of those ones that's like, oh, I'm not moving back to Decatur. I hate Decatur.
Yeah, it's not Decatur. It's all about what you do, man.
That's it.
Yeah,
it ain't about where you at.
Yeah,
it's about what are you doing where you at.
Right.
So I've traveled enough. I've lived different places. I've experienced it. If I want to go to Atlanta, I drive to Atlanta. If I want to go to Miami, I fly to Miami.
I go to Miami. That's a fact. Because, and not to cut you off, Coach, I'm sorry. I feel the exact same way because you know how it is, man. Like you just said, you leave and you play sports, you move somewhere else, then you came back, and the people, your peers, or people, you like,
why are you back?
Why you back? Like, if I was you, I would have stayed in Birmingham. I would have. Yeah. But like you said, you stayed in the Gump for 8 years.
It don't matter. You can be in Miami, Atlanta, Houston.
It don't matter.
And not doing nothing. So it really don't matter. So it didn't bother me. And then the other thing was Huntsville, how Huntsville's developing and growing.
One of the fastest cities in America. Okay. Yeah, fastest growing cities in America.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, this ain't that bad. My mother's here; she's getting older.
Right.
I had an opportunity, to support and help her.
Right.
It didn't bother me any, and I don't get caught up in what people say.
I know you don't. All of that. I know you never gave that off. Like you never.
No, not at all.
Yeah, you always just did your own thing. Like it is what it is.
Yeah, that don't bother me at all. So that's where I'm at now. Don't know what the future may hold. Right now, I'm
optimistic.
Good.
Yeah, you good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah,
and then we go from there.
So, what advice would you say? I don't want to use the word stuck. But like somebody at latter 30s, pushing 40 or 40, you know what I'm saying, right at that brink, for a guy that's just like, he just feel like he's stuck in life. Like, what advice would you give him? Like, no matter what he's doing, whatever his profession is, he just feel like, man, I just feel like I hit a ceiling. Like, I can't go no higher.
You whether you need, first of all, you're gonna have to have a talk with yourself. Yeah. And then a lot of things people don't do is write.
True.
You got to write stuff out.
It's a lost art.
People don't write. You can't keep everything in your head and try to figure that shit out.
Or your phone. Affirmations.
Yeah. You need to, what do you want to, like, a lot of people don't know themselves.
True.
A lot of people don't know themselves. Man, and if you don't know yourself, you going to be lost.
You got to get that Bible out your hand, can't you, man?
No Bible. Right, it's just, bro. It's just life things, life lessons.
Yeah.
So you got to get to know yourself. What do you want? And another thing, you're going to have to make sacrifices. Yep. If you don't make no sacrifice, you ain't doing nothing.
No sacrifice, no glory.
Exactly. Yeah. You're going to have to make whatever it is. It may be money. It may be time. It may be
cutting back on
cutting
something.
Back. Yeah. If you have a vice, smoking, drinking, whatever the case, whatever it is, you have to identify that.
Facts.
And make the needed steps. And then you got to come up with a plan.
True.
Right? You got to have a plan.
You got to have that first.
You got to have a plan to do anything.
Yeah.
You got to have a plan to do anything.
You got to have a plan. You're right.
I mean, it all comes down to sacrifices, having a plan, and accountability. That's what it's going to come down to.
Accountability. It start with you. It start with you. So man in the mirror.
Once you get it in your head, it goes like this. It comes as a thought.
Yeah.
Then you got to see it, and then you got to touch it. And if you can connect all of that, that's when you start moving things.
Right.
Because when you thinking, you just thinking.
Yeah, you just thinking.
So now I got to, once I think it, next I got to see it.
Yep.
Then once I see it, I got to touch it because it's real.
Yep, because it's real.
And people just, it took a long time for me to get like
I believe it.
So
I believe it. But see, that's why I asked, like, to a man in like I said, upper 30s, early 40s, like that, because there are a lot of men that's like that, and females too.
Yeah.
So get
sacrifice,
yeah.
People don't know how to sacrifice. So one of the things I've been saying is, and disappear for a year, and you'll become a whole different person. The question is, disappear for a year. Could the average person do that? No.
Yeah.
Probably 2%.
Yeah.
And that'll be a struggle for them.
Especially with social media.
But if I told you right now, say, Rico, you disappear for a year. Mm-hmm. After that year, you'll be a millionaire.
You asking me what I do?
What would you do?
I would do it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I would do it.
So
in a heartbeat too. So
the only reason why you said that is because I already told you the outcome.
True.
You're not gonna say it. You're not gonna do it if I say, "Hey, Rico, disappear for a year." Just trust the process.
I wouldn't be as quick to do it. Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah.
So the question is, why not just go on faith and do it? Do a lot of other stuff. People do a lot of other stuff on faith. So why would you not do it? So disappearing for a year it forces you to get in tune with yourself.
True. And a lot of people scared of that.
A lot of people scared of themselves.
You're right, bro. You're right.
A lot of people scared of themselves.
I
was just talking to somebody like how people be like, okay, let's say you had a bottle of alcohol, and you know you got to quit drinking, right? So you take the bottle of alcohol and you hide it in something. You hide it. What is that doing? You still know it's there.
I know it's it. Yeah.
So what should you do?
Pour it out. Stop drinking.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You got to pour it out. Yeah. So it's not there.
Mm.
So now you have a mental detachment from that, and it forces you to now what you have to do.
Yep.
That's why I fast. I do 72-hour fast.
Do you?
Yeah.
Like this shit don't be killing you? Pause. Like.
No. Yeah, it's gonna kill you. Yeah, like, it's gonna kill you.
Man, I don't know, Kitch. I don't know.
It's gonna kill you. But once you get mental, you pray. You mentally. It forces you to get mentally tough.
So do you mind? I don't want to offend you. Would you like? What's your religion, bro? Like, what you?
Non-denomination. I'm spiritual though.
I'm spiritual though. You tapped in.
Yeah, and that's the main thing. You
tapped in.
Yeah.
You tapped in. Speaking of that, because this segue to my next question. I didn't know that. It's good to know that you know that's your religion. Yeah. What would you say? Put teammates and let's just say people who work for you, employees, right? Have you ever had? It's 2-part question. One, have a teammate or a coworker ever did something to where you had to like forgive them? And I ain't talking about like a simple mistake on they showed up late. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like, okay, would you care to like, hey, you ain't got to say what it was. You know what I'm saying? Just like,
going back to basketball.
Yeah.
It was, I had a teammate, like I told you, I was hurt.
Yeah.
Right. But I was, I'll play, get in, this, that, and other. I had a teammate, a dude I brought in, I was his, what you call it?
You was his OG.
You said he came on a visit. Yeah, when he came on a visit, I was his. It was
a chaperone. That's what it is. Yeah. It's chaperone. Yeah.
And like I'm like schooling him, telling him, introducing him to girls, like this,
you putting them on,
going to the liquor store, what a chaperone
you
supposed to do. That's it.
Yeah, you hosting. Yeah, you hosting.
I was his host.
Yeah.
So he come in, this, that, and other. Then like I get hurt. We playing. He like, he was good. Then he like taking the coach, my stats, and like, see, this is why I need to play, this, that, and the other.
Oh,
he ain't doing this, he doing that.
Oh, wow.
And just so happened, my suite mate, another one of my teammates, we were locked in.
Yeah.
One of my homeboy, Jeremy Hampton, shout out to Hamp. I still mess with Hamp. He live in Memphis, so I still talk to him. But he was like, man, let me tell you what this happened. And he told me, and I was like, for real? He was like, yeah, man. So, I went to the teammate, we talked had the words and stuff. So,
but see that
I had to forgive him. We talked it, but that was one like really hurt.
What the hell? Yeah. But see, you answered my second question, because my second question was, could you what would separate you from being a lifelong brother with a teammate? And now that you just said that kind of answers my question. Because it's like, damn, bro, I ushered you in, I put you on. And then now, when the tables turn and I'm hurt, and then you come on the coach and like on some snake, like,
so
that's wild, bro.
The funny thing is, like, that happened. Mm-hmm. And then, like, you got to think, I'm going into my senior year, and I had to do another year, another half a semester.
Okay.
So the season over with. Mm-hmm. So now I didn't have to deal with him.
Right. Yeah.
But the funny thing is, he later became my frat brother, and we was online together.
Oh, what you pledge?
I'm a Kappa.
Got you.
I'm a nuke.
Shout out to the nukes.
Shout out to the nukes.
Okay, I got you. So,
but yeah, so then that kind of brought a bond. So when you online, you got to talk it out. You're going to have to talk out all the issues.
This for life.
Have to.
This for life. That brotherhood, that's for life.
And then, like, you got to talk it out. It ain't no elephant in the room, nothing. We about to talk about everything.
Yeah, we got to.
And that's what helped us to, now.
get past it, and now we brothers for life.
Yeah.
I got you.
And thank you very much, Rico. We was having some technical difficulties. There's just no way we was gonna stop recording with two legends in the building. There's just no way. Yeah. Now, I heard some things, Brother Egbe, and I don't know what I can and can't talk about. I didn't ask you. I apologize. I didn't know so much of your life. You said that you had left us for 8 years, right?
No, longer than that.
Longer than that. Yeah, that's crazy.
It was 2005. I left Decatur, and I didn't come back to 2023.
Yeah, that's crazy. Now
I did 8 in Montgomery, did another 10 in Birmingham.
Well, we're glad to have you back. Now we love talking about relationships here, and I heard about divorce.
Yeah.
Now, is it okay to ask anything about that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I haven't had I get. How does divorce? How did that affect your life or moving forward or your career?
So definitely getting divorced and not having 2 incomes definitely changed things up.
I heard it's tough, man.
Yeah, it's tough. Well, not so much the money part.
Yeah. I ain't talking about that.
But it's tough as far as main thing was the kids. That was the main thing, especially having younger kids.
Yeah,
that was the toughest. Like that's what it was like, man. How my kids gonna take this?
Yeah.
So that was the thing. Just having to talk with them. That was the toughest thing. But just being divorced, you look back on your divorce, and you always and like I was talking to Rico, you definitely have to hold yourself accountable and look back at what you did, what you did not right. I don't like to say wrong, but not right, and like, what did you learn? And that's the main thing. What did you learn about yourself and how you need to treat other people or treat your partner or kind of, tap into how they feel.
Yeah.
And because it's definitely not you by yourself. It's it's a unit. Yeah. So you have to be mindful, it's a give and take. You're gonna give up. People say don't give up yourself, but you're gonna have to give up some of yourself.
Yeah.
But be true to yourself. And I just learned from the whole experience.
Yeah.
Luckily we're good. We co-parent great. We can talk. We probably text and communicate more now than we did when we were married. Just as far as like kids, just kind of, organizing things. If she have a question about something, or I have a question, I'll reach out. And that was a big blessing, I have to say, is our relationship after. Because it would have been tough if it was bitter or, dislike or resentment crept in, but we caught it in time. We identified it and, parted ways in a sense of just a relationship, intimate level for that.
Yeah, it sounds like you guys had a healthy departure.
Yeah.
And praise God, there's a blessing for the kids and everybody involved. I just had to ask that because I'm married and I love covering how people feel about those situations because I heard that divorce can be one of the hardest things that you have to do. Now,
yeah, very much so. It is.
Yeah, I can imagine. Now, being single, a very eligible bachelor, tall, good looking. I'm supposing that you haven't been single since your 20s.
No, there was times I was single. Like in college, I probably had 1 or 2 girlfriends.
So you haven't been this developed brain male.
Correct.
Matured, at pure adult, on the dating market. And so what's that like? It's got to be fun, exciting. It's got to make you still probably look at the dating market different than what you would have. Like,
yes,
you probably not just trying to bust down road trash or anything like that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Yes, you know what I mean?
It's definitely, the landscape has changed. It has changed, I guess. And then,
they say all of them want a bag. That's as soon as even you, good looking guy, 6'5", hey, what's up? Hey, send me a bag.
No, I ain't gonna say that.
Okay.
It's partly, I will say this. It's the men's fault. Because they have set the tone in so many different aspects of a relationship. And that's part of the fight that you have sometimes. Mm-hmm. And then the other thing is like, hey, there was a time after I got married, I was like, I don't want to be in no relationship. I'm gonna have fun, this, that, and that's it. So, but that plays out. And then you have to, again, know yourself. Everybody's not meant for marriage.
No.
Everybody won't get married.
Yeah.
And it goes back to you knowing yourself and what you're willing to tolerate, what you want, mm-hmm. what you don't like, what you need, and things of that nature. So I don't really be thinking about it, but I'm not opposed to it.
Yeah.
Because, you can't control who comes into, well, you can control, but you can't control somebody that comes into your life and you make a connection with them and it's organic and, y'all talk and everything. You're not like-minded, you're like-kind.
Mm-hmm.
That's a difference.
Yeah.
And once you find that person, you sacrifice, make the preparations to present to that, to your partner or whoever. So I'm not opposed against it. And I was just at Kimmy's telling a group of people, I was like, men hold the key to a relationship and women hold the key to sex.
Yeah.
So it's on us. I will always say that it's on the man to set the tone of what they want, of what he wants and what that covenant or union looks like.
Mm-hmm. That was good. I absolutely had to ask, and thank you so much for answering those couple of questions because there was completely off script. I didn't know, and like I told you, some of it was just going to be organic. And shout out to Kimmy's. Go support local Black business. Now, it sounds like your sentiment on some of the guys and the tricking. Because tricking has been a conversation here the last couple of weeks with Brother John Way. Shout out to John Way. It sounds like your sentiment is the same as ours, which is the guys who are tricking are throwing the game off. Because I don't experience, and I'm sure you don't experience just somebody just coming at you about a bag. You see what I'm saying? Because you're, praise God, a desirable male. You see what I'm saying? And so, well, I mean, it just is what it is. I mean,
it's definitely levels to it.
It's levels to it,
So, the thing is, it's like tricking has always been there, is always gonna be there.
Yeah.
I think when you lead with money, that's just something you got to deal with. Hopefully, the woman that you're pursuing they're not real surprised and awed by that stuff, but you got women that are.
Yeah.
I don't have an issue with that. I don't, like I said, men, if that's all you want from a woman, if a woman comes to you and say, I want a bag, you already know that what this is going to lead to and what this is going to be. Now,
you know what it is.
Remind me, I'm gonna send you a video after we finish too. It touches on what we're talking about. It's funny too, but you know what it is. I don't have women that come at me like that. So I hadn't experienced that, especially from a woman that I like or interested in.
Yeah.
Well, it's out there. There's big tricks out there.
Yeah, but I like talking to people who haven't experienced that. Yeah, I love that. All three of them on still Mook, all three of them still on? That's a blessing. Okay. So now trying to wrap it up. I'm trying to wrap it up. I apologize.
No, go ahead. Take your time.
Okay. Now that's it. Thanks God. Now the ladies do want to know before we leave this segment and go into our lightning round. Lightning round is going to be fun. Are you single and are you on the dating market? The ladies want to know.
Yes, I'm available.
Okay, ladies, he's available. Don't be all in his inbox like that. He's not even going to respond like that. He's really like that. So just, you know what I'm saying, try to be easy. It would be better if you seen him out in public and the organic thing happened. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to all be all in his inbox on red. Okay. Moving past that, and thank you so much for being open and honest about some of those questions. Lightning round. No more than a sentence. Kobe or Jordan?
Kobe.
Mook, I wanted you to get here, Mook. You wouldn't make it here, Mook.
Right. So, hey, and I always love to give context. So
still on,
I know this. I know this is a lightning round, but this is how I look at it. Jordan is the GOAT. Jordan is the GOAT. I'm not going to deny that. Jordan is the GOAT. Period.
Is that debatable? Or would you debate that with somebody
at this point? I'm not debating it.
Okay, me neither.
I'm not debating it. I'm not debating.
Don't be disrespectful, Mook. This is his podcast.
I'm saying Jordan is the GOAT.
Yeah.
I'm not going to debate that with anybody.
Yeah. Okay.
However, Kobe is my guy. Kobe is my guy. I'm rolling with Kobe because that's what I grew up Jordan and Kobe, right?
Yeah.
But I seen like
we was caught in the middle.
I was younger watching Jordan, so all I saw was, Jordan.
He was it.
Doing his thing.
Right. You spoke on the eye test earlier about an hour and a half ago.
Yeah, the eye test, that's
stop.
True. That's not, like I said, that's non-debatable. But Kobe, you got to think, when Kobe came in the league in 96.
96.
Now I'm playing basketball.
Mm-hmm. True.
Now I'm locked in, looking at moves, watching this, hearing how he talking, following him.
He's doing all the Michael Jordan moves and talking like Michael Jordan.
Yeah, but this is what so this is what else I'm gonna tell you when I started liking Kobe. I apologize. No, it's all good. I'm more than the eye test too, but the mentality. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And once I started liking Kobe is when they dogged him playing Utah Jazz and he shot those three air balls.
Yep.
And Kobe was a good player because at that time I really was a Ray Allen fan. I liked Ray Allen.
He got game.
Your game kind of like that too.
Thanks.
So, but what got me to Kobe was the raw emotion. After that game, he did the interview and he was crying. And he was like, man, next year, you're not going to see nobody outwork me, outdo this, outdo that. I'm about to put in that work. That next year, he came back and averaged like 23 and was going crazy. Now I'm watching him like, dang, this dude really said
he put the work
work in and he all this and did it.
Yeah,
he did.
And at a young age, he sold me.
Yeah.
I got a picture on Facebook. I had got my hair like Kobe in there. Everybody said I look like Kobe. I'll show you. I wanted to be Kobe. And then the thing is, he around my age.
Yep.
So that takes it a whole different versus a little kid watching Jordan. So it's more relatable.
Yeah.
Right?
More peer watching a peer. Yeah. But I understand what I know what you're saying.
Like buying his shoes. I'm the only one wearing Adidas because of Kobe.
Crazy age.
But that's how it is. But to answer like that question, Kobe. I'm taking Kobe.
Okay.
I'm going Kobe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Best coach
for that I had.
Period. Best coach.
Best.
It can be universal. I don't care if you pick the Scottish soccer team coach.
Just in general?
Best coach.
I'm going to have to go with Saban. Football, definitely.
No, he's definitely good. Great choice. Toughest opponent. Yours.
My toughest opponent? Man, on what level? Because that matters. So
2 levels, both levels. Let's go high school. Let's go college. Okay. Let's go your junior year in college, where you said that you had formed all your powers. You was ready to go. Junior year in college and senior year in high school.
Man, it's 2 that.
I guess I already know who senior year in high school will be.
I mean,
man, in college, you said junior year.
Junior year.
Man, Trent Hassel. He played in the league for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, I was like, I know that now.
Yeah. He played in the league.
Who did he play for though? Like in college, who was he playing for?
Austin P. I would have been playing with him. I would have if I would have gone to Austin P. I would have won 2 championships.
Yeah.
Did that coach go to Austin P. or did he come to the school that he told you he was going to?
No, he was a coach at Austin P. Then he went to my school, got the head coach. He was assistant coach.
Did. Okay.
Then got the head coach at.
So you did get to play for him. At Division I.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I started like after Christmas, my freshman year, we played UAB. He was like, "We going to your hometown." Because UAB supposed to sign me. That's what I forgot to tell. I supposed to sign with UAB.
The Blazers.
Wow.
Yep.
I was supposed
to sign with UAB.
What?
Yep.
Why not?
Bartow said he went. Then basically the same thing that happened with like DJ.
Yeah.
Bartow wanted a 4-man, went and got Derek Underwood.
Yeah.
From Boaz. Derek went there one semester and then transferred to a D2 school.
And was out of there. And that was the scholarship right
there.
Yep.
Cause what was that coach name? Not Davis. I forgot. It was a black guy. He was like, "Oh yeah, you good." So I was ready to go to UAB.
Yeah. It wasn't Mike Davis, was it?
No, it wasn't Mike Davis.
Right. Biggest regret. I love the lightning round. It never goes fast.
Biggest regret.
I didn't give him any prep for the lightning round.
Biggest regret. Probably signing too early. I could have went to Bama.
That's a good one.
A player of that game, and the coach was there and was like, "Come on."
Yeah. Signing too early.
But you didn't know.
But I didn't know. And then it was during the summer, so like you really didn't want me anyway.
Yeah, but it's late. Yeah,
but for a long time, I was like, man, I should have waited. Damn, I should have waited.
Damn.
Biggest blessing, you can't pick kids. Because I already, come on. Stop. It's like saying which your favorite Bible character, and then everybody pick Jesus.
Right.
Biggest blessing, not your kids.
That's not my kids.
I know it's tough because it's your kids.
Being able to move back home with my mother.
That's huge.
Yeah,
that's dope.
She was by herself, so yeah. Being able to do that,
yeah, that's dope.
That's dope.
Support system heavy. Favorite meal?
A steak and potatoes, and a green.
Can't go wrong.
Steak and potato and a green.
Yeah, in a green. Any green.
Salad, green beans, whatever.
Yeah, anything.
Or vegetable, let's say that.
One book everyone should read.
48 Laws of Power.
So fact.
Well, besides the Bible, but
yeah.
I got
9 because that's that.
Yeah, discard this. The Bible's not included.
Yeah. 48 Laws of
Will
Power.
it change your life? I'm sorry.
It should, yeah.
It should.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, it should.
Okay.
If
or The Secret.
It should.
I heard of that book too.
It should. Gosh, who's that author of The Secret? That was a good one.
Oh, I forgot.
Gosh, that's
because 48 Laws of Power, I always hear.
Well, I'll say this caveat: if your frontal lobe is developed, or you're a mature youth, it should change your the way you're seeing things.
What 48 Laws of Power?
Yeah.
Well, if you say youth.
That's why I said if your frontal lobe's developed. That's what I'm talking about. 25. I'm talking about 25 and up.
Yeah, 25 and up.
That's why I was talking about 25 and up. Yeah, that's why I said frontal lobe. I said.
Okay. Yeah. You good.
One lesson basketball gave you forever.
Man, put in the work and it'll pay off.
That's good. You answered that fast. One thing you tell your younger self. I know we hate these, but I got to extract that from you. One thing you tell your younger self.
That I would tell my younger self, man, like, what I would tell? Take risk.
Yeah, you was calculated. Yeah.
Take risk.
Yeah. Last but not least, legacy or money?
Legacy or money? Yeah, legacy, definitely legacy. Because with just a substantial amount of money.
It's a broad question. Whatever money is to you, whatever legacy is to you, either or.
Ooh,
I go legacy too. I
go. Yeah, but then it's like, because it's the way I look. Like I told you, it's all about my kids.
Right.
So like my kids know who I am.
Yeah.
Do I really need a legacy? Like it'll be different if I was a LeBron or somebody like that. Then that's different, right?
Yeah.
So it all depends on how much money we talking about.
Okay. Well, now
because now I'm setting them up.
True for life.
Now that sets up legacy.
Okay. So yes, and so that's what I was about to say. Is all about your interpretation of legacy. Me, I would take legacy over money simply because to be able to carry the torch that Bishop Strong lit so long ago, right now in 2026. You see what I'm saying? To be able to keep the torch going that Bishop TD and his brother kept going, you know what I'm saying? So for so long, since 2008, and it's here in 2026, them boys 70.
Yeah. No.
And we the legacy now. You see what I'm saying?
And I get that.
Yeah.
Then
because I'm going to get to the bag.
Yeah, for sure.
And money can be a legacy.
Yeah.
So it's even, money can be a legacy.
Because I don't have a son. So that's one thing I've been struggling with too.
Yeah.
But in your case, legacy would be the thing I'd say be jump, but then I have to no. Because we talking about a substantial amount, put a dollar amount to it, then we could
had the talk for real.
Different talk. But I definitely go. I
feel like I'm gonna get to the
off of face value. I go legacy though.
Yeah,
because legacy definitely lasts longer.
Yeah.
Okay, and that falls right into this next question that would involve your legacy. Years from now, when your grandchildren watch this interview, what would you hope they learn about Okechi Egbe?
That I'm a very grounded individual, and that
they gonna watch it too.
Grounded, very grounded individual, family oriented. Just a genuine person, and know, like, as far as the path of life, knowing how to approach it to accomplish your goal. And also, like, trusting the process of to where you want to go, because nobody's gonna figure it out in the beginning at all. I don't care how set up you are. You're gonna have the bumps in the road. You're gonna have your adversity.
Facts.
You're gonna deal with shady people, all of that. And it's just like I say, you got to know yourself. I always say you got to be 6 o'clock. You got to be 6 o'clock. And if you can stay 6 o'clock, you'll make it through stuff. And trust yourself, and prayer too. Prayer.
Yeah. That's good. And so earlier, before we close, we're going to close in just a second. Earlier you did, I just want to cover some asterisks. You said non-denominational, that could mean anything. Are Christian based or what?
Yeah, definitely Christian.
Okay. We had to clear that up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You said non-denominational. I like non-denominational Christians. They're awesome. Yeah. I think non-denominational is cool.
Yeah.
Do you have anything in closing?
No, not really. Just appreciate y'all for having me. It's always good to talk amongst men. Helpful talk, kind of good dialect, asking questions. This platform is something that we don't do, especially for Black men. We don't do it enough. And like, I know, Rico, you brought up something that was interesting, that as far as 30-year-old male, kind of lost. More conversations like this, the right guidance, people, putting egos down.
Hell yeah.
Being unselfish, because I think that's the thing too, when you can help somebody and talk to them. And everything doesn't always have to be money based. I need this, I need that. It can be just time and talk and conversation, reading a book. There's a lot of knowledge in the book. So, yeah. Appreciate y'all for doing this.
Appreciate you, man.
We appreciate you, man. We appreciate you.
Get as many people, that y'all can to talk and get dialect. Possibly do it on a larger scale. Have a group of people in. Just do different things. Y'all keep doing it. It's a niche for it. Without us black folks love the controversy and the gossip and all of that. So yeah.
Man, Okechi, we truly appreciate your time.
Appreciate you guys.
You reminded us that while basketball may have opened doors, character is what keeps them open. It's good? Yeah. But that's good? Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Cool. We truly appreciate you. We truly appreciate your time. You reminded us that while basketball may have open doors, character is what keeps them open. Championships fade, records are eventually broken, but the impact we have on people can last for generations. Now, one tradition I want to start with you tonight is asking each guest, as we end this question. When your story is finally written, what would you hope the title of the story will be?
You asking me?
I'm asking you.
Okay.
When your story is finally written, what would you hope the title of that story will be? That was a good one.
Good. Yeah, that was a good question.
I know. We do the edit and take your time.
The Nigerian kid that did.
I like that.
Yeah, that ties into something. I had told my sister because it goes back to just my dad, my parents, and just like, no, it's not. Are you gonna do it? It's when you do it. What you gonna do? And like, just our upbringing, man, saved us a lot of times. All my siblings were all successful, and did what we said we were gonna do. So, yeah,
that was good, and I really appreciate you for being vulnerable. And here with you in real time, I could tell. You know what I'm saying? We weren't trying to make you uncomfortable with some of these questions, but we really appreciate you taking your time, being patient with us. Yeah. And that means a whole lot to us.
I appreciate y'all. Yeah, nothing y'all can ask me that make me nervous.
Appreciate you, bro.
hey, we're gonna need you back, and we want to just talk about some more real life things. But I did want to bust the story of Okechi Egbe, Anthony Okechi Egbe down. Pause. And we really appreciate you. You know what I mean, for coming through. It mean a whole lot to us, and that's major, guys.
Yeah, appreciate you, man. I like it.
I can tell you been leading niggas though.
Yeah. See, listen. Leadership makes this right here. He ain't scared to talk or tell niggas what to do. He can probably tell niggas what to do all day, right? Probably. Yeah. So that's a good thing.
Comfortable too. A lot of niggas first time that ain't how they go.
But bro, he been like that, like. The shit that y'all been on, you know what I'm saying, just the course of y'all life. You see what I'm saying? So even you gonna be a leader and you ain't. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas gonna always be like, I remember Okechi. You feel me? I remember you. Yeah. You see a lot of them. And then that's the thing, like y'all, that's what I'm saying, platforms and influence. Yeah. It's easy. People like structure. People want to be led. They may be fussed with you and tussle the first time, but they want to be led. Yeah. Because what folks always say when they go to a job or something, what you know, this shit. The first thing they say. But you just basically saying you want some organization. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying with, especially they have a hard time. We gotta talk about difference. We gotta talk about it. It'd be hard. Like they'll have a hard time for